Hello, Hidden Hermit here, and here is the Seven of Cups from the Waite-Smith Tarot. It's a very familiar image. It crops up all over the place. Now, I don't know the extent of your knowledge of my understanding of tarot and what I think about certain cards, but I feel very passionately about the Seven of Cups. I believe it means something quite specific, and it is in conflict with what a lot of other people think of the Seven of Cups. It's probably worth saying that when the Seven of Cups comes up, I always think of the Hermetic or the top tradition, the idea of debauchery. But however, some of the more love and light interpretations of the Seven of Cups is one of possibilities, of potential, of things unfolding before you that it's exciting. It's an exciting energy. The world is your oyster. The sky is the limit. That kind of vibe, which is great. Good for you. Obviously, it does depend on where the card comes out in a spread, what the question was posed to the cards. And it could very well mean that. It could very well mean, a vibrant imagination, someone who considers all the possibilities. It could very well mean that. I tend to like I say, I tend to fall down to this rather dreary interpretation, and I'll tell you why. For a start, that the sevens in all the suits do kind of suggest some sort of the seven comes along, and when if you think about the whole run from the ace up to the 10, the fives and the sevens I think are quite negative cards. They're negative energies for whatever reason. It could be argued that the Seven of Pentacles is quite hopeful, but again I might push back at that a little bit. The Seven of Swords is definitely a harsh card. The Seven of Wands again is a card that donates some sort of battle and conflict, despite the fact that the wands are bolstering you up. But enough of that. We're talking about the Seven of Cups here. So I think that this is a card of fantasy, and not in a good way. Okay, I believe that this person here is daydreaming. This could be a card of dreams. Absolutely. Follow your dreams and all that. But this guy here, just consider the things that are coming out of these cards. Now let me tell you what I think about some of them. So first of all, you've got this woman's face, and it's blue, just like the sky behind her. Maybe this person here is got some unrealistic love interests. I always like to think that this woman here is potentially the High Priestess. She's veiled, for example. She's got this red aura about her as well. Aggressive intuition. There is a serpent coming out of this cup, and the serpent could mean lots of things in many different traditions. From a more positive one, you've got the serpent fire of a Kundalini awakening. On a less dignified sense, you have the serpent from Christian myth. Down here you have a dragon, some sort of a wee beastie. I'd say it was a dragon because of it's got wings, it's got a forked tongue. For me, that denotes a sense of evil, greed, pride, jealousy, that sort of thing here. Pride is also signified by the laurels. Perhaps this person is dreaming about being elevated to a position of power that you need to do the work to get to that position. Here we have a cup full of jewels and riches. And again, I think this person... Oh, let me backtrack a little bit. These laurels here, which I think denotes power. You've also got a skull coming through in this cup here, reach too high and you'll die. I realise I'm being a little bit harsh, I understand. Yep, so you've got the cup full of jewels and riches. Maybe this person is daydreaming about being rich, again, without, hoping it's being handed to him on a platter. And then you have this, I like to think of this as a potential tower, and we all know what the tower means in a tarot tradition. So yeah, This person is thinking really lofty thoughts. Now, why is he thinking that as well? The Seven of Cups for me also, it does signify some sort of either alcohol or drug abuse. This person's living in their head too much. And you know how he got there. One of the reasons why I think about the seven is this person is in darkness. You know, there's nothing that's illuminated about him. So these dreams and hopes are coming from a dark place. I think that's why I think that. As well as, you know, the hermetic attribution, if you like. Also, it's worth to note that Venus in Scorpio, which is the astrological correspondent to this card, Venus is in her detriment in Scorpio. So with Scorpio, with its depth of feeling, that idea of mystery, Venus comes along. And unlike when Venus rocks up in Aries and in a fire sign and actually brings a little bit of her beauty to that energy, Venus, with her earthy, dreamy, beautiful, lovey kind of nature, turns up in Scorpio and just gets swamped, if you ask me. She gets swamped. She gets lost in her own head, which that's how do you know what? This is going on way too long. Let's talk about the reversal. The reversal of the Seven of Cups. So when it comes out reversed, I like to think of it, I kind of flip the meaning. So I get a sense of clarity. I get a sense of brushing through that illusion. You're actually waking up to these dreams. You're actually thinking, oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, I'm spending far too much time playing on my PlayStation and I should be getting out there and achieving things. But that's just what I think about the seven. A lot of people out there will say it's about imagination, it's about possibility. That for me is more of the reversal. So a lot of people will think, imagination, possibility, and the reversal may mean a sense of getting lost in that world. But that's just me. However, it is a card that has a lot of depth. It deserves a lot of thought. Of course, it depends on the cards that come out before, after, above and below it. So, but that's just me. So there you go. That is the Seven of Cups from the Waite-Smith. Ugh.